last two periods after a little bit of a...
Yeah, I would agree with that. And full marks to Bemidji. It's been a tough 3 weeks for them in terms of travel, and I know they've played better than, the tape indicates how well they've played, and they came out swinging and fighting tonight, ready to dig in and play hard, and they took it to us in the first period. I'm not sure what was going on with us, why we weren't ready. Maybe it was the opponent, maybe it was just us not being ready, maybe it was a little bit of both. But I felt we were able to kind of stop that momentum and play well in the second. And I thought we played fine in the third. They probably elevated their game from the second and the third. And we, I think, stayed consistent what we were doing in the second. Really, the only disappointing concern is the power play. I don't know what we were 0 for whatever. But on a night where you don't have it, you could really use the power play to get you some momentum, especially in a rink that's ready to come unglued and cheer. And then once we got our game right, the power play could have helped us really give ourselves some cushion between us and Bemidji in terms of the score. But that's just it's a concern, and it's something that we have to address.
But a goal in the second period came after a good 70, 80, 90 seconds of zone time. Getting that goal just kind of seemed you guys a little.
Yeah, exactly. I think obviously that was the type of shift we wanted to have a lot more of in the first, and we weren't able to do that. It was a great shift by everybody, and I think we got rewarded for it.
As we've talked hundreds of times over the years, when you guys are second with the puck, you're really good.
Yeah,
that was the case.
We're a handful, and Kevin, I don't know yet if we're really good doing anything else. We're not great off the rush yet. We don't want to be, let's just turn over and see if we can get into a track meet. That's not our best. I don't think Bemidji's at their best. They want to cycle the puck too, and they did a darn good job of it in the first period. So ultimately, it's who can get to their game the quickest and the most between us two teams. We were saying after the first period, they played the way we wanted to play. But when we're cycling the puck, we're a competitive team for sure. That's the only way we know how to play. It's the only we've recruited kids to play a game a certain way, and that's the way we have to play it.
But Salvo and Burkle were good, and Dufour were all.
Yeah, I thought their compete level was high. I really did. There was still detail here or there, but their compete level was really high, and they played a bunch of the time against Ward's line, and Ward is obviously a really good player with Harms and Gearhart. I'm not exactly sure how to say his name, but once again they were matched up against the top line on the other team, and I thought they did a nice job.
What led you to match up against those guys?
I just feel like when Adam and Dan are right, they're really competitive, and they can have really good cycle shifts, and which means they have to defend that other line, and again, we're trying to get Kevin going, and not necessarily get Kevin scoring. We're trying to get him back, get confidence again, and get him back on the positive side of things. And I thought he had some really strong shifts where he was skating and strong, and that's Kevin at his best. It has ended up in goals this year, and right now what we're telling him is let's not try to cut a corner and make it easy. You're going to have to earn those goals again by playing the game the right way.
I thought again tonight Mike Sullivan played a very strong game on the blue line, both offensive and defensive.
Yeah, from where I sat, I thought Sully had a good game, and obviously we're looking for that from our seniors.
Like he toe dragged the puck in there.
That's what it looked like, yeah. I think he tried to do that, if I'm not mistaken, in the first period. It didn't work out quite as well. The puck was bouncing, but Kevin Dufour had a great net front presence on that goal, and the goalie couldn't see it. And ultimately, again, that's a detail thing that goes overlooked. Michael made a great play in the puck and a great shot. There's no doubt about it. But the goalie couldn't see the puck because Kevin Dufour committed to taking his eyes away, and that's one of those detail things that we want to be great at.
And then just to be able to get that goal at the start of the third period, kind of capitalizing off that momentum.
Yeah, exactly. Got the momentum back right away. The second period ends, and you're like, no, we don't want this to end. We want to keep going. And to be able to score the first shift of the third, I thought was great. And then again, the only part of the third period I didn't like, I think, we have 2 power play opportunities in the third, and to come up as empty as we did, I don't know if we were even close, and that's concerning.
In Tommy Burke didn't have a lot of work tonight when he was tested.
I think he made a big, of their 5 or 6 shots in the second, there was a couple huge saves, and I thought their guy, it was a well goaltended game, I felt. And Tommy did what he was supposed to do. He won the game.
Will he play more night?
I don't know yet, Kevin. We'll have to see.
What did you want to get out of shuffling your lines tonight?
Primarily, we wanted to get Kevin Dufour back confident again. I mean, you lose Spezia, and I thought Spezia was a nice compliment to both Adam and Dan, and obviously he's sick, so he couldn't play. And it was more so that, and we thought, Mitchell is a worker, and you kind of get the same thing from Mitchell McLean every game. To put him with Merson Polkamp, you can't really go wrong. And we put Jacob Reichert in top 9 minutes, and I thought he did a decent job. The first goal is a puck that it's hard for freshmen because you have more time in junior, and hopefully that's a play that won't happen again as he gets older and as he gets more experience playing those minutes.
And what's wrong with Spezia?
He's sick.
Will he be back tomorrow night?
I don't think so.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks very much.